Hello, hi, Mr. Eddie Garcia. Welcome to Glen Forest Republicans. Thank you very much for giving me your precious time. I would like to welcome you here at Fairfax County Republicans, and we are looking forward to your much successful campaign. Sir, can you please tell me about your policies, your objectives?
Okay, so thanks for having me here, Malik, and thanks to the Glen Forest Republicans. My name is Eddie Garcia, and I'm running for the United States Senate for the Commonwealth of Virginia, and we're running for a better tomorrow. And a better tomorrow to us looks like an education system where the kids are able to thrive, where they're learning the basics of reading, writing, and math, and getting prepared for the future workforce of America. Without the politics in the classroom, without all the nonsense. A better tomorrow to us looks like an economy where jobs are growing, that businesses start and grow here in America for an American workforce that work for everybody up and down the income scale, where America is better for those in America who will work than it is for those who won't work. There's a lot of people who can't, but there are some people who won't, and we think that America should be a better place, should work better for those who actually do work. And better tomorrow looks to us looks like also like a country that's safe, where our streets and our neighborhoods are taken care of, that we support our first responders, our police officers, our firemen, those who support us in the community. And if we do that, and all those three things are working in the same direction from the federal level with conservative values and conservative governance, we think that America's better days are ahead of us, and that the people of Virginia, that the American dream is better off for the people of every man, woman, and child here in Virginia.
Mr. Eddie, how important do you think that the Fairfax County is in your campaign?
Fairfax is hugely important. 55,000, approximately 550,000 votes are cast in Fairfax County. So it's an important part of the state. It makes or breaks every election. I think we see it every time we look at the election night results that come in. Fairfax is so big, there's so many people that Republicans tend to win most of the state, and then the Fairfax County numbers come in. And sadly, from the U.S. Senate side, we haven't won a Senate race. Republicans haven't won one in 21 years, and so we're trying to change that. Fairfax is going to be one of those areas where we're trying to gain support, and we're trying to let the community know, and the various diverse communities that are within Fairfax know that they have a representative that is looking out for them, someone who's ready to speak and act on the problems that the other politicians have caused for the last 20 or 30 years, someone who's ready to attack and solve problems in 2024, not 1994. And so that's what we're getting after. And if we do what we're supposed to, if I do what I'm supposed to, growing the grassroots, gaining support from individuals across the Fairfax County, then we're going to win the election.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Eddie Garcia, you got a great experience, sir. You have worked as a military officer yourself, which really makes us proud. We, as a Fairfax Republican, will really work hard for your campaign. And what are your volunteer efforts? Because how can we help with your campaign?
Well, first thing you do is go to eddiegarciava.com. That's our website, eddiegarciava.com. I'm also on all the social media platforms. So I got a YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of the social media accounts. It's all Eddie Garcia VA. So follow us, sign up for our newsletter at our website. Also, we're looking for donations. We're looking for people who want to invest some time and some energy and some money into our campaign so that we can actually win an election. Like I said, it's been 21 years, and so we have the energy, we have the passion. We're getting out to all the committees across the Commonwealth to include Fairfax, and so that's where I would ask that you start. Also, we're getting ready to announce a women's coalition, Women's United for Garcia, that's going to be headed up by Veronica Garcia, my wife. We're getting ready to launch a Latinos coalition and a Veterans coalition as well. So if you fall into any of those categories, I'd ask you to, again, sign up for the newsletter so that you know when those launches take place. If you don't fall into those categories, don't worry. We're going to be issuing more coalitions as time goes by and as the campaign grows.
And the last question, Mr. Eddie, is that here in Fairfax, there's a certain perception that the left are like more immigrants should join the Democrats, although they haven't done anything for the immigrants. So the propaganda and all, how do you see into this?
Well, we're gonna defeat that narrative. I think that that's a narrative that's been around for a long time, and we as Republicans got to push back against that. And I think candidates matter. I think a passion and an understanding of the communities that we're trying to reach out also matter. Presence matters. And so, well before I decided to run for office, my wife and I have been embedded into the Latino communities in Northern Virginia, into the church communities in Northern Virginia, into the veterans communities in Northern Virginia. And so those are the communities and the people that we already know, and I think there's some built-in trust there. I would tell you, because you mentioned the minority communities being more aligned with Democrats historically, I think that's going to change. I think there are more and more immigrant communities and minority communities that recognize that having 100% allegiance to the Democratic Party gets you nowhere. I think we've seen that across 2 decades now at least, when the Democrats have in charge of Congress, the Senate, and the presidency. Very little gets done for the groups of people that support them wholeheartedly 100%. And so they're becoming more and more disenfranchised with Democrats and more aligned with Republicans on the issues of life, on the issues of marriage, on the issues of our school system, our economy, and helping small business and entrepreneurs grow. The Republicans, the party, and the conservative movement have the answers that can help all people, to include minority communities. We just have to get that message out, which means we have to be present, we have to be willing to engage, and we have to be inviting so that these communities, these people want to come and be a part of this movement. And so that's what our campaign's built on, and we're going to continue to see that grow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eddie. So nice of you, sir.
Thank you.